The Royal Sydney Yacht Squadron and the iconic waters of Sydney Harbour played host to the Aberdeen Asset Management 2015 Farr 40 Australian Series National Championships, John Calvert Jones Trophy. 6 boats competed over 3 days for the honour of being named Farr 40 Australian Champion, and once again, Aberdeen Asset Management was the sponsor.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1,
We had great starts and I think that put us in front, and the breeze in the earlier races was a little less fickle. There was a bit more consistency to it.
It was a very difficult day, technically very challenging, boat speed challenging, trim challenging. At one stage transfusion looked like they made a jump on us all, so coming back and coming ashore square, we're happy with that.
The racing was close, the same as it's been the last couple of events. There's really not much between coming 5th or winning a race like we did today. We had a full spread with a 5th, a 4th and a 2 and a 1 at the end. So there's really not much in it. You make a mistake, we're at the back. Have a reasonable race with few mistakes and you can find yourself in the lead like we were in the last one.
We've always said you can't win a regatta in the first day, but you can certainly lose it. So being where we are now, equal points with Voodoo, it's a good place to be. So we've just got to continue to consolidate and sail as best as we can.
It's been suggested that winning the New South Wales State Championships might be a bad omen. We don't believe it. I don't think Udo believes it either.
Day 1 of a 3-day regatta, so as long as we can try and keep some keeper scores in there, next 2 days we're looking forward to it.
Yeah.
The Farr 40 class complies with a strict one design rule, meaning the boat has been built to a specific design and all competing boats in the class are not permitted to make amendments to that design. Any competitive advantage must be derived from the skill of the skipper and crew alone.
I think the first couple of shifts off the start line dictated what happened through most of the race. I think the race was, for all intents and purposes, decided fairly early and the placings didn't change a great deal. What's happening on the water today, I think and yesterday, I think the Voodoo guys have just got that little bit of consistency, not only in speed, but they seem to be able to tactically return when they're deep. Certainly their boat handling looks very good. Ours is a bit up and down. Transfusions is always very good, but I think consistency in tactical solutions and consistency of boat speed is of what they've got at the moment. We fixed a downwind problem a bit today, which helped us. It still ended up being a difficult day for us on the point score wise. We were OCS in race 4. It was tricky today, and I think everybody had the cards dealt to them a few times.
Well, tomorrow we're aiming for 3 races. We've got to have a very busy harbour, which is always challenging. Should be able to get the boats away on time. Maybe you have to delay during the day for the breeze to come back in a bit later. So the plan is to get 3 in. We'll have to wait and see what happens.
I'd like to congratulate the boat owners and crews for a fantastic couple of days on the harbour here. The national title has been held in beautiful conditions here at Sydney Harbour. It's an incredibly skillful and tactical sport, and we've really come to appreciate the skill and camaraderie involved in being out there on the harbour. We've had 80 guests out on the harbour today, and we've seen some great racing which has culminated in Voodoo Child taking out the national titles today. It's been great to watch and great to see them get up after a couple of years of playing bridesmaid. They've really deserved it this year.
Just a great result after several years of progressively getting closer and closer. The regatta finished on a fantastically competitive note. Transfusion got up for second after being, I think, fourth going to the last race. There were terrific efforts from Ed Ake, from Kindergarten, who was boat of the day today, and from Gordon Katelby and Zan, who ended up on the podium, which is a fantastic effort for his first nationals.
Coming into the 540 class, we were a little bit concerned that we were into a highly skilled, sort of super professional, blah, blah, blah type fleet, and that maybe we might just look a bit silly, but no, we've done all right. A lot of humour on the boat. The occasional little cock up and, we come last and the guys say, oh my God, and, everybody just knuckles on and does the next race. But first nationals, third place, that'll do.
It was a very challenging regatta, very challenging conditions, fantastic competition. To be honest, it couldn't have been as good as it was without the fantastic support we've had from Aberdeen Asset Management over the last 3 years.
We're not renewing our sponsorship for next year. There are various reasons for that, but we really want to wish everyone involved in the sport all the very best for the future. We'll be watching very closely from afar. It's been a great spectacle for us. We've been very pleased to be involved, and we'd like to thank the series, the association, starting with the presidents, previously Guido Belgiorno-Nettis and more recently Andrew Hunn, to the boat owners, to the crews in accommodating our staff and guests on the harbour, and of course to Jen here. Look, we really couldn't have done it without Jen. She's done a fantastic job.
This is their final regatta with us. We very much appreciate what they've done for us, and we'd just like to say again, as a class, thank you very much, Aberdeen.
Thank you to everyone involved. We'll miss you.